Lesson 9.1, Video 2, Area of a Triangle. The formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. The relationship between the base and height has to be a right angle. So in our pictures here, we have a right angle created between, in this case, the height is represented by a dotted line, and the base. In a right triangle, the height is actually one of the sides, but again it creates a right angle with the base. With an obtuse triangle, you cannot go from a vertex to one of the sides and have a right angle. So we would extend one of the bases, or one of the sides here, in this case the base, so that when we drop the height down, you would create this right angle. Now the red lines do not represent actual lengths of the triangle, it's just showing an extension so that we can clearly see what is the height, because the height has to be at a right angle with the base. So if we applied this to our example here, we have a triangle given and we want to find the area of it. Again, the formula for the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. In this case, if we notice, we have an obtuse triangle. We have a base of 5. Now this says 3 units long, but again, the dotted line does not represent the triangle side length. It's just an extension. And in this particular case, it is a distractor. So we would go 1/2 base, which is 5, times the height. Again, lots of people tend to say that this is the height, but again, you have to have a right angle created from one side and another side of the triangle. So in this case, it is not a right angle, so that doesn't work. That is why we extend a base to show clearly what is the height. Because in this case, 8, side 8 here has a relationship that creates a right angle, so our height must be 8. 8.5 is not at a right angle, so we cannot accept it. So the area is equal to 20. In our next one, we have a problem because we have a triangle with perimeter, but we do not have a height. So if we look closely at the shape, we notice that we have an isosceles triangle. So if I draw a height, this would work. Now when you draw a height in an isosceles triangle, you cut the base in half. And what we've done is we have two right triangles which will allow us to find the height with the Pythagorean theorem. So we'll focus on one of the triangles right here and say that 8 squared plus 3 squared gives us 5 squared. So 8 squared equals 9, or excuse me, 8 squared plus 9 equals 25. If I subtract 9 from both sides, I get 16, so h is 4. Again, we're trying to find the area, so 1/2 base, again, the whole thing, back to the whole triangle, is 6, and our height is now 4. So our area of the triangle would be 12. And this ends Lesson 9.1, Video 2.